What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to wheelie. I'm going to go over some very common mistakes that I see when people are starting to learn, and also give you some tips that help me learn. Starting off with the first and most important tip, learn how to wheelie on a regular pedal bike. I cannot stress this enough. If you know how to wheelie a regular pedal bike, you will get the basic fundamentals of learning how to wheelie. Slow and control wheelies are way harder than just pressing a throttle and letting the wheel go up. So for sure, learn how to wheelie on a regular pedal bike and get good at it. Another thing is, wheeling is half confidence and half skill. Meaning, you do have to trust your brake all the time. This rear brake right here should be your best friend. So get to know it. Hello, nice to meet you, buddy. Make sure your rear brake can lock up your wheels very easily, and you should be good to go. You don't need the best brakes to wheelie. I see a lot of people say like, oh, my brakes are not that good, I can't wheelie. All they need to do is lock up the rear wheel, and they're good enough. Okay, so what is a wheelie? A wheelie is you powering up the bike and staying in your balance point by tapping the brake and applying power to stay up there. Your rear brake catches you from falling, and the throttle or the pedals, if you're learning on a regular bike, keeps the bike up. So you're balancing both. Little throttle, little brake, little throttle, little brake. Or a little at the same time. Depends on your style. I'm going to pretend like you guys already know how to wheelie a regular bike that has pedals, so we're mostly going to talk about the e-bike. But I cannot stress it enough how important it is to wheelie a regular bike first. It builds all the fundamental skills you need. Okay, first step, bringing the bike up. I started on a Ridstarlaw Q20. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that bike, but that bike is only 1,000 watt, and it did not bring the bike up, only throttle. So I did have to distribute some weight to the back of the bike. This bike, on the other hand, can lift the wheel up. So it just depends on what you're starting with. Okay, once you have the bike up, you want to learn where your balance point is. So let's say right here, I have to throttle to keep the bike up. That's not a wheelie, that's a power wheelie. You don't want to be doing this. Look, like this, it's too low. This is a perfect height. Every bike's balance point is a little different. I used to think this balance point was very far back until I got used to it, and now it's not. So, as I said before, a lot of it is confidence. Once the bike is up there, you want to tap your brake so you do not fall back. And a very common mistake that I see is not controlling your throttle. A lot of people just keep it in one position and tap the brake. That's not good. Maybe that's okay to start learning and getting used to the balance point, but once you're wheeling, off the throttle, brake. Throttle, brake, throttle, brake, throttle, brake. And once you get smooth, then you could transition. I don't know if you could really see my hand because the screen is blocking it a little. But once I'm up there, I'm trading places. Throttle, brake, throttle, brake. I'm rarely doing it at the same time. It's not a very good habit. So once you're up in the wheelie, you're just playing that game. Throttle, brake. Let me demonstrate. Throttle, brake. Throttle, brake. And I'm trying to keep it in that balance point. I could just throttle. See, I'm picking up speed. And I'm not using the brake at all. That's okay to build speed. But a controlled wheelie, you want to stay up there without using throttle. Just like this. I'm not using throttle right now. I'm simply just using the brake. Throttle a little bit to keep it up. And just brake. So to slow down, you want to throw that wheel up really high and play with that brake. And to gain speed, you want to drop it a little bit and just use throttle. If you want to stay in one speed, a little throttle, a little brake. It's all a game. So once you get comfortable, you can switch. Throwing it back, just brake. If you want to have some speed, just throttle.